We finally got rid of all the roosters but 2, and I've been able to let all the birds out. Well, not my breeding purebreds. And so they're coming out. They're investigating. I just collected their nesting box. The guinea fowl going in there, little brown one. So I'll stop feeding these guys in here. I might take that food out actually, because I'll just come in here overnight. And I might just leave it actually. I'll just leave it be for now. And yeah, they're a bit nervous. So I haven't filled up their water. I just emptied the waters, and I filled up the ones that are caged because I want them to come out. She's gone back in here. The duckies are out because they're not going to be raped and scared. I might leave that food in there because they're just enjoying coming in and out. The birds, the other guinea fowl went in. I just put this here for the geese to go under if they want. And then here they are. So they're having dust baths, and they got Roger. You got your girls back. You're happy, aren't you? Oh, they're all happy. But they're all laying now. I just collected a heap of eggs, and well, they're not all laying. The ones that are laying in there. Look at him, he's happy. So we'll see how we go with 2 roosters. We haven't got like a lot of hens. We've got 7 hens and 2 roosters. Look at that. See, he's never tried to rape any of the other species, and he's always kept stopped the roosters when they were trying to mate the other girls. Any of them, any species, including the hens. And except for Frank, he always just kept Frank and his girls together. Like he shooed Frank's girls away from his girls, and he's got his 2 girls. I wonder if he's going to be happy with just his 2 girls and the 2 ducks have gone over. See, those ducks grew up with the other chickens. It's hilarious. So here's Frank. That's an enclosure we've got to put up. It's good to be out, isn't it? Yes. I'm not sure. Oh, the girls are behind there. They're eating. They're just getting out. They're more nervous. They've been locked up. I don't know how long they've been locked up. I'd have to work it out. But that's good. I'm so happy that they can get out now and free range. I waited. I took the roosters. I locked the roosters up last night. I caught them in the dark. Took them to my friends because they were getting rid of a rooster too, and were waiting for the people, and then they said they weren't going to turn up, so we offered to meet them. My friends met them, which was good. Because otherwise, I just said to my friend, look away, but I'll hold them down, you kill them. If that's, because we're at this point now where it's like, oh my God, we just want to get rid of these roosters. And I know that's terrible. They're just, they don't know themselves. Oh, so Roger's telling Frank to get lost. Now this is what I need to keep an eye on, is what's going to happen with these 2. Because if they can't live together, now this is what I want to see. I'm trying not to interfere, I'm trying to observe because I just want to see what's going to happen. Because I can interfere and stop it, but I want to see if he's going to stop himself and what's going to happen. I think it's just pecking order, because Roger has not ever unnecessarily attacked any of the roosters, and I think he might be just getting the pecking order. And I'm not sure if he'll end up stealing Frank's hens, but we'll just see what happens. Because Roger's he's protective, and that's what I want of them, but Frank's just beautiful, and his girls love him. They've all been together since they were hatched, but they're not all related. I think he's related to some, like half of them. Half of them are related, half of them are not related at all. So, he's having an investigation. I grabbed Roger last night, it was so dark. And then I had to put the light on, didn't I? I had to make sure it was you, and I let you go. I put him on the ground, and then after I got them all, I picked him up and put him back on top of the enclosure. But he can get locked up with them. They shouldn't be fighting at night because they go very passive at night and quiet. So they'll all get locked up at night. And hopefully the girls will, they've got fresh water. Well, it's already got some grass in it, some hay in it. But there's like a poo in their freaking dish. I need to go. Oh, I'm about to top up their nesting boxes because all their shavings have gone. She's laying really well. To make it a bit more interesting, I've put the charcoal bits of wood around for her to go on. I put this bigger bowl in there. I don't know how that's going to work. And they have their little food bowls at the front there. The way it is, I can only lean in. I can't reach very far. I love these birds. How you going, Roger? Why are you hiding in the corner? Yeah. Hi, Frankie. So I want to try and keep you. I don't even know who she is. I haven't named all my hens. I'm a terrible owner. I haven't named all my guinea fowl either. There's Bundy. Sorry, because I'm trying to get in and out. Oh, that was over the cage to keep it dark for the roosters because I had 4 in one cage and then Tony by himself. So here's these 2 little girls. If they want to get locked up here at night, they can. I'm hoping duckies will come back in here for night time because we've totally removed their enclosure and I need to empty their water. That was tied up yesterday for the dog. It's already filthy. That's not from the dog, that's birds. So, like, I'm doing my jobs. I should really video everything after. But the thing is I always like to... I get in the mood to video when I'm doing stuff. When I'm finished, I just want to go and do my other things or I just sit down. But when I'm doing it, like doing my jobs, that's when I'm kind of interested. Oh, we found a dead rat in my... trapped in here. And I pulled it out with... I need to finish cleaning it out, but that's the fur from a dead rat. I used a cloth to pull it out with. It was really jammed in there. I'm so happy they're back out. That's really good. A lot less birds to have to deal with. So we've got the 7 pullets now. I'm not talking about the sea brights and the specialty breeds. I've got 3 hens and 2 roosters all up for those. But for these, I've got 7 pullets and 2 roosters, and we'll just see how they get along. Hey, girls. Bundy, what you doing? Bundy. He was trained to chase birds. Good boy. Come here. Good boy. He's a good boy. He killed one bird as a chick. And they're okay to have curiosity as long as it's not too curious, because I don't want him to get into any bad habits, because he's been good around the birds. So where did the ducks go? So let's have a look. This is drying out a bit. That's still very wet, you can see. And see, I won't put any more feed in here after they eat all this out. Hi, girls. I know you got very scared. It's funny they've gone back to their... You're a good boy. You didn't pick a fight. You just put him in his place and that was it. That's why I've kept you, because you've been a good boy, and Frank hasn't been aggressive either. Ah, there they. And a dog's raided the bin, or something's happened overnight. Hi, where's the geese? Where's the geese? Hey, hi. Hi, my little cuties. Where's your friends gone? Hey, I don't know where the geese are. I reckon they're... I saw them when I came in. I went out and I came back in and I can't find them. Yeah, Cleo's lost weight. I've got her in there just with ad-lib feed for now. Took a rug off because it was rubbing her. And I'll see how she goes. I mean, she'll be fine. It's just that she's lost a considerable amount of weight. So we're going to have to just... really put in that effort to give her that food and get that rug off her, which means that she'll shiver But it's better, and then she'll eventually come back into this paddock. I'm just letting the pasture grow, and I need to get some more stuff from other horses because they're losing a bit of weight. This pasture's just not sustaining them. Okay, I'm going to go. Oh, there they are up there. See, Roger's probably claiming these pullets, which is fine because Frank won't really have a choice as long as they can coexist. I'm very happy to have the two because Frank's just beautiful. That's why I wanted to keep Frank. But I mean, Roger's actually beautiful. It turns out he's actually, out of all the other roosters, he was the most beautiful. But we kept him because he's like Superman. He's such a good rooster, and he helped me catch the other rooster when it got out. And here come my friends, and they're sleeping there at night. They've gone off the cabins. And they're too scared to go all the way to a tree. They eventually will. But we're going to put up another enclosure here. We've just got to clear the space here and just put it up. And hopefully they'll go in there or sit on top of it. Or they might even sit on top of it now the roosters are gone, because that's where the roosters were. It's exciting, isn't it? Your friends are back out. Well, I wouldn't say they're friends. Oh, look, see, they needed that dust bathing. It's really good. I never put a dust bath in. I actually forgot to put one in the enclosure. I don't need to now, they're back out anyway. But that would have been bad because they could have ended up getting mites and stuff. And I want to treat their legs. I'll do that one evening. I'm ordering canola oil at the next shop, and I want to cover their legs with the canola oil. Oh, that's a guinea fowl. My goodness, it's 80 acres. You can't let them have one little dust bath. That's a bit mean. But at least they're not being mated anymore. Because my young guinea fowl were being raped. I call it raped because they didn't have any choice in it. And they weren't willing. And, I know, you're a good boy. You got some girls now. It's happy times, isn't it? You got your girls. Yeah, I can see him taking over the chickens and Frank maybe just having one or two. So the opposite to what it was, because he's the lead rooster. But because he's got such a good personality in terms of how he manages things, and he was always keeping everyone in check, I really wanted to keep him. And he would try and defend these birds, which was the whole point of keeping a rooster, was to offer them protection because they're free-ranging. So this is good. This is really good. I'm very happy with it. They're doing well and they're all healthy. They all got wormed while they were locked up, which is really good, because it's really hard to worm them if it's in liquid, if they're free-ranging. But when I was their only water source, so I was able to worm them. They're just so cute. Somebody asked me if I had ducks, like for meat. And I do eventually want to breed Peking ducks for meat, but we've got enough birds at the moment, so we'll just go from here and maybe get them in 6 months. So I have 4 girls and 1 drake and let them hatch them. Just requires locking them up for a bit to make sure that they, well, whenever you get new birds, you've got to lock them up so they get to know their little area and introduce them to the rest of the flock. I know, Mummy dumped cardboard everywhere looking for a box for the rooster. I've made a mess. And yes, and all the birds are out now, and you can see they've got flushed faces because they're sexually maturing and laying their little eggs. And now I emptied all their eggs out, so it'll be interesting to see how many they lay. I know. It's a good life. When I just go with them and get away from human stresses, I just feel so much better. She finally... Oh, wow. And here comes Frank. I don't put on any pretense in my videos. So his girls are over there. See, he's being submissive. The way he went around, went around the long way around Roger, and Roger would know that, because Roger wants him to know. Just remember, I'm the boss. That's good. They're happy together again, because those ducks were hatched with those colourful birds. See, Mrs. Sid over here, she came from the same flock. Probably not related, I don't think, or maybe related to Mrs. Specs and Roger, but I think they had more than one rooster, and they had a lot of different hens, so they've definitely got different mothers, because they kind of came in lots that looked like they were related. I know. There's Pikachu and Tiny on the right. I've got over half guinea fowl. I've got quite a few male too. Well, I've seen them give off the alerts, well, I assume they're males, but I've got over half guinea fowl. So I'm hoping we can get some good reproduction. It's so good to see them out there scratching and having a good time. And by free ranging them, I don't have to leave out so much feed, and we'll hopefully stop encouraging mice. So cute. So cute.